Alright guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the EZA analysis, overview, review of the LR Blue Fusion's EZA, which got announced roughly like 10 hours ago for me, but I didn't have the possibility to record the video, so this is the fastest I can do it. I did have in this hour the possibility to write all of this. These are all the info that we got, so all the passive skill, leader skill, super attacks, active. I texted everything of this, and I did it in such a way in which it's easier to read the passive so I can make an analysis. This is not the oh my god, look at the 15 million attack stats, look at oh my god 1 million defense, or look at this flash animation. This is not the point. This is just literally an analysis of the unit, how it works, how it's constructed, everything about this. Not oh my god Vegito, Gogeta, oh my god so cool. That's not the point. So we're just going to see how really good they are, how you can use them, what are their strong points, what are their weak points, everything about this, not how cool they are. Alright, so let's start with Vegito, since it's my favorite unit between the two. Personally, I prefer Vegito, so I just texted him first and we can start with him. So, leader skill. Final trump card or Potara category, key +3 and 170 across the board. I've seen people say, why he's not 180 like the LR Super Saiyan 4 EZA? That's easy, because he's not a 170 lead before EZA. LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta was HP 130, attack and defense 170 before EZA. Same thing for AGL LR Gohan, and they did get full 180, while the Blue Fusions were full 150, and now they are 170, but it's still runnable. 170 is still runnable. Passive skill in base form. Attack and defense 140%, this goes up from the 70% before EZA, so it's doubled. Remember, EZA LRs don't increase their stats, but it's double the attack and defense from before EZA. We have key +4 and 100% defense when attacking, and here we can see the first difference. So we can go to the Dokkan wiki and we can see the base form Vegito before EZA. This was key +3 and an additional which has a medium chance of being a super when attacking. Now it's just key +4, 100% defense when attacking. So when he attacks, before he was getting the additional, now no, because now he launches an additional attack which has a 70% chance to be a super as the first or second attacker in a turn, and before this was when attacking. This was not in like blocked in a slot, first slot, second slot or third. Now it is, and it's not a big difference, but it's still something I want to say, because if I'm doing an analysis I want to say literally everything, even if it's not the craziest. Why it's not the craziest? Because now he gets 70% chance to dodge and an additional super as the third attacker in a turn, while before, as the third attacker, he didn't have some additional, just the one from the first part of the passive skill. So now he has the additional separated, one in the first or second slot, one in the third. Before was just one additional every slot, but before was a 30% chance, medium, now it's 70 or guaranteed as the third, so it's way better. We can see the super attack effects, which are 12 key, raises attack, same as before EZA. Now he gets 30% defense for one turn and colossal damage. 18 key, stacks attack the same, 50% defense for one turn and mega colossal damage. Link set is Saiyan Warrior Race, Brainiacs, Power Bestowed by God, Over in a Flash, Fierce Fighters, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Until now, he's good because you can float him. He gets defense on his 18 key, he gets this defense, he has this defense at the start of turn, he gets 70% chance to dodge and an additional super, which gives him this. And again, you have the dodge. So as a floater, it's very good because you have 4 key when attacking, you have the defense. It's very good as a floater. He can really work as a floater. Not slot 1 or 2, but you float the base form. Now we can go to blue Vegito. Now the transformation condition before EZA is starting from turn 4. I don't think they are going to change it to like turn 3 or I don't know, turn 2. No. So I suppose it's just turn 4, but because I'm not sure, I'm just leaving it unknown. Again, it should be turn 4, but I just want to say we are not 100% sure, but it's probably going to be still turn 4. Anyway, of course leader skill doesn't change, but super attacks, passive skill change, and he gets an active skill. So let's see. Passive skill evades enemy attacks including super attacks for 1 turn after transformation. This is basically the into a Goku mechanic. So turn 4 he dodges guaranteed. This is one of the best things they could have done for him, because turn 1 is when he's at his weakest. He's not built up, so you want something defensively. This can be a problem against like Red Zone Broly, and that's it. Every other boss, it's not really a problem. It's not really like something to think about at the moment. It can be, but at the moment it's not. So this is very important because his teams, I will not say they are lacking slot Y units, but getting 100% chance to dodge for 1 turn, it's incredibly valuable. We have 150% attack and defense at start of turn. Before EZA this was 77%, so this is a monstrous increase. Then we have Key +1 up to 5 and 22% attack and defense up to 88% with each attack performance. This is the biggest thing I was hoping they will do, because now he needs 4 attacks to build up attack and defense: 22, 44, 66, 88, and 5 attacks to build up the key. But before EZA, the Key +1 and attack and defense were as the first or second attacker in a turn. He was locked on rotation. Now he's not. You can float him and he's still going to build up. Now this is partially, like, I would say, not the biggest problem ever, because before he needed 11 attacks to build up, so were multiple turns. Now only 4, and he does a lot of attacks. Now we're going to see why. Key +5 launches an additional super attack, and the medium chance of launching an additional super attack, even if I should say another additional super attack, let me correct this. So here, another additional super attack. Okay, medium chance of launching another additional super attack as the first or second attacker on a turn. So the turn starts, you have 100% chance to dodge. He supers the standard super attacks. He's in slot 1, for example. He gets 5 key, he does an additional, guaranteed, then he has a 30% chance of doing another additional super, and then you can proc the hidden potential. So you do 1, 2, 3, 4. He's fully built up. You're completely built up in terms of attack and defense. And you have 4 key from this. So he's incredibly fast now, while before it was one of the tedious build up in the game. Now it's 1 turn and you're probably done. This as the first or second attacker. What he does at the third? So Key +7, 70% chance to dodge and launches an additional super as the third attacker in a turn. Now, he's way better defensively because he has a 70% chance to dodge, so you can dodge basically every turn. You have the 100% turn 1, so you keep him on rotation and you get this to build up. Then you can put him as a floater and he gets this to be better defensively. You fully build up the key, you get this, and you're basically auto 24 key. Why is it important to be at 24 key? Because he launches an additional super attack within the same turn when activating the active skill or when key is 24. So we understand here. He can do, let's say slot 1, he's at 24 key, okay? You do normal super attack, you have guaranteed additional super attack, you have medium chance of launching another additional super attack, you have this additional super attack, and you have the hidden potential. So I would not say it's very common, but it's conceivable that this guy quadruple supers every turn, because 3 are fucking guaranteed. The one of default, additional super, additional super. He has 3 super attacks guaranteed, then a 30% chance of another one, and then the hidden potential. His 12 key is 50% attack and defense for 1 turn and colossal damage, 18 key great erase defense for 3 turns, mega colossal damage. Link set, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, power bestowed by God, over in a flash, fierce fighters, fierce battle, legendary power. And now let's talk about the active skill, and then I will complete like the Vegito blue. So active skill, final Kamehameha. The condition is going to be the same because they can't change it, so this is confirmed. This is the same condition unless they do a maintenance and they change basically the game. So this can be activated when facing only one enemy with HP 50% or less, starting from next attacking turn. This means basically you transform turn 4, you cannot do the active skill. Even if you're facing one enemy with HP 50% or less, you cannot do it. You have to wait till next turn, and basically that's the only condition. The effect is great erase attack temporarily, ultimate damage to enemies. So it's not like, I don't know, guaranteed crits or disables enemy attacks. This is just, it does damage, that's it. A lot of damage, but that's it. What's the interesting thing about this? Now this was even in Vegito, same thing for Gogeta, even before EZA. But this is even more important now because of all their passive that is constructed being third, second, first attacker in a turn. So you have turn 1. You do, let's say you put Vegito in slot 1, you have 100% chance to dodge. It's turn 4, 100% chance to dodge. You put him in slot 1, he gets the 5 key and his link set is good, so you can easily get 24 key. So he attacks once, twice with this additional super. He attacks, let's say he does this, okay? Then you get this and you're at 4 attacks. So you build up this and then you get the hidden potential. So you're fully built up, okay? Then we are on turn 6. So the next turn, Vegito is fully built up. He did get one of these. Great erase defense for 3 turns. He did get 1. Now you're on turn 6. He's getting 5 key at the start of turn. He's getting 3 key from over in a flash, 2 from fierce fighters, 5 when he attacks. You use the active skill on the 3rd slot. Why you should do this? Because now he has a 70% chance to dodge and a guaranteed additional super even as the first or second attacker in a turn. So in this hypothetical 6th turn, you can do super attack, normal super attack, additional super, additional super, we are at 4. 5 with the medium chance, and 6 with the hidden potential. So if we consider the active skill like a super attack, which I think it's fair to say, he can attack 7 times in a turn. 7. That's a lot. At the moment, not a single boss in the game can handle that, but it's a possibility. He can do it. And I think this qualifies like top 5 units in the game. Like this EZA is incredible. It's amazing. It's stupendous. But let's say the enemy leaves all this. Vegito is still at sorta 1 million of defense if we consider like Rainbow Link level 10 200% lead. Of course, the less dupes is going to be less impressive, but that's just how the game works. Let's say you're on the next turn. The best thing to do, in my opinion, and of course depends on the enemy typing, on the enemy abilities, on how much health he has, what active skill you have, of course. I think after you've done the active skill turn, is fully built up and everything, I think the best thing to do is float him. Because you can still float him, he's going to get 5, 7, so 12 ki. Basically as a third attacker in a turn. And that's basically, with his link set, that's an automatic 24 ki. So you can have him as a floater doing super attack, additional, so 3 super attacks, 1 gives this and 2 gives this, and you can get the hippo, but then you have 70% chance to dodge with like 700k defense. So I think that's the best play in like turn 10, turn 11 if we are going to get long events. At the moment it's not really a concern, because if you are on turn 4, you have him with the 100% chance to dodge, then the turn later you have the active skill and everything, nothing is going to leave that. The events are too short, enemy have not enough health, that everything dies. But I think that's the best play. So categories are Final Trump Card, Potara, Realm of Gods, Time Travelers, Future Saga, Kamehameha, Transformation Boost, Battle of Wits, Time Limit, Accelerated Battle, Battle of Fate, Twisted Fighters, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, and Superheroes. This guy have a lot of things. 14 categories. And if I have to say one single complaint, which is not really a complaint, but just it's an analysis, so I want to say even something that I will not say I dislike, but I wish it was better. It's this. It's the Great Erase defense for 3 turns. I wish this was 4. Because if we float him, okay, let's say we float him, we get the third attacker in a turn passive, so keep plus 7, dodge, and additional super. You get this, you float him, but then you lose this when he comes back on rotation. If this was 4 turns, like AGL Blue Gogeta, he will be like floating, then he comes back on rotation, he still have this, you can get it again, and then this. Like that will make him perfect for me. Like I will not change anything about this at all, like how it is now, besides these 3 turns here before. Like, if he was like this, I would have no complaint whatsoever, nothing, 0. It will be perfect. But unfortunately it's not. It's not the biggest deal, like I'm not going to say like he sucked because of this, but just I think I would have liked him more, way more, with that. But I think still this is top 5 units in the game. Like I can see this guy being like the best unit on your team, even if you have like the Z duo and like Vegeta and Trunks on the team. depends on the situation, this guy can be the best unit on your team. He's very good. Now let's talk about Gogeta. And now this is going to be a bit faster. So leader skill, final trump card and fusion, T plus 3 170. Passive skill, we can skip all of this because this is literally exactly the same as Vegito. And we can see even in the Dokkan wiki, the base form for Gogeta and Vegito before EZA is literally the same. So I don't need to talk about it because this is literally the same unit. Literally the same passive skill, the same super attack effects. And after EZA, they're literally the same. They're the same. So I don't need to talk about it. We can just skip to the link set, which is Saiyan Warrior Race, Fused Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Over in a Flash, Kamehameha, First Battle, Legendary Power. This is a massive Gogeta Blue W for having Prepare for Battle, while this guy had like Brainiacs and Power bestowed by God. Now to be fair, he's on superheroes. Orange Piccolo is the leader, or Ultimate Gohan, but Orange Piccolo. He shares Brainiacs, Power bestowed by God, First Battle and Legendary Power with Orange Piccolo. So it links decently well with him. And it's before like transformation, sure, but it's still solid. Linking good with Orange Piccolo is still solid. Like a rotation that I love to run is Orange Piccolo and TEQ Ultimate Gohan. Orange Piccolo slot 1, Gohan slot 2 for the first like 5-6 turns. Then Gohan has so much defense, you put him in slot 1 and you're completely fine. Because they share Brainiacs, Power bestowed by God, the first battle. So with the 2 ki that Piccolo gives and 3 ki that Gohan gives himself at the start of turn, he's guaranteed to super because it's like guys 11 ki before I take the orb, so he's guaranteed to super. And then like turn 5, turn 6, he starts at 9 ki, so I need only 3 ki spears, so it's not really the biggest problem. Anyway, with this link set you can do something interesting in like Easy Ace or Super Battle Road because they have again Power bestowed by God, First Battle, Legendary Power. But after that, having Prepare for Battle on a Saiyan, which is on Kamehameha, Realm of Gods, Final Trump Card, Battle of Fate, Fused Fighters, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle helps him way more. So this is a big W of Gogeta. Then he transforms, condition should be the same, turn 4. So, dodge is the same, start of turn attack and defense, the same, build up mechanic, the same. Here is the difference. The passive skill as the first or second attacker in a turn is different, as the third is the same, 24 ki is different, super attacks are the same. Link set, Super Saiyan, Fused Fighters, Warrior Gods, Over in a Flash, Kamehameha, First Battle, Legendary Power. Link set is better too. Now we'll talk about passive skill, but I just want to clear everything and then talk about it. Link set, I think it's better too, because Power bestowed by God on a unit with Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Fused Fighters, it's not really worth it. Like, this link set works on TEQ Gohan, Orange Piccolo, but they share Brainiacs too. He loses too much power. Like, this is a Vegito links, I get it. Until we get like STR Vegito EZA, this is not going to amount of much. So at the moment, Gogeta have better link set in both base and blue. Now, talking about the passive skill difference. He gets Gogeta Blue, Ki plus 5, 2 additional attacks, each of which has a medium chance of becoming a super attack, and super effective against all types as the first or second attacker in a turn. So while Blue Vegito gets an additional super guaranteed and medium chance of another additional super, Blue Gogeta launches 2 normals. but each of them can be a super. Before EZA, Blue Gogeta didn't launch additional super. This guy was rocking launches an additional attack. That's it, a normal. He was always doing a normal attack. Now he does two normals, but each of them can be a super. Before EZA, that normal cannot be a super. So this is a big improvement. And again, Ki plus 5. He's again super effective. And again, as a third attacker in a turn, is Ki plus 7, 70% chance to dodge, and additional super. Now the other difference is guaranteed crit when Ki is 24 or when using the active skill. Now I think on the majority of the turns, this is a Vegito Blue W. Additional super instead of critical hits. Because Blue Gogeta is already where it is. Is super effective against all types anyway. So it's not the biggest shield ever. If he's super effective or is critting, it's not the biggest deal ever. But this becomes a monstrous Blue Gogeta W when you consider the active skill turn, which is the same as Vegito Blue in terms of condition and active skill effect. But when you use Gogeta Blue active skill, you use it on slot 3, then you put him in slot 1, but then the things become default super attack, guaranteed crit, Ki plus 5, 2 additional attacks, both can be supers, but both are guaranteed crits. Then you get this additional super attack because you did the active skill, and it's a guaranteed crit as well. And if you do the hidden potential system additional, it's a guaranteed crit. So on that turn, he's doing like Blue Kaioken Goku level of damage. But the thing is, he's super effective anyway. So even if this wasn't critical hits, this would have been still huge because of this. But if you're putting him in slot 3, and let's say he's locked in slot 3, both of them, Blue Gogeta and Blue Vegeta, are locked in slot 3. You do the active skill and you cannot float them like on rotation again. You have to keep them floated because they are locked and you don't have items. Hypothetical situation. Gogeta will be better because he will do this, the default super attack, and this. Both will be guaranteed crits. So he will do a lot of damage, while Vegito, locked in slot 3, will do normal super attacks. He will do this and this, but not super effective or guaranteed crits. So he has to crit from his hidden potential, or he has to be against an AGL enemy. Otherwise Blue Gogeta does way more damage. So categories are Final Trump Card, Fusion, Realm of Gods, Movie Heroes, Kamehameha, Transformation Boost, Powerful Comeback, Time Limit, Wizard Fighters, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, and Superheroes. Now, if I have to say who's the better unit, I will say that you cannot do it. You cannot say, I think like Vegeta is better or Gogeta is better. Like, you cannot. They are very, very similar. But I think that you can have preference. You can say, I prefer Vegito more, I prefer Gogeta more. That's fine. If I have to say, I prefer Vegito because even if Vegito doesn't crit, his damage is still insane. It's not like he cannot do damage. His damage is still insane. Gogeta is the unit that does more damage. Gogeta should do more damage because guaranteed crit, because super effective. So he's probably going to do more damage, but it's not like Vegito Blue doesn't do damage. Vegito is still like top 5, top 6 APT like character, like damage dealer is still insane. But if we take the APT, I think I kind of read it did it. Just give me a moment. Okay, we are here. So I think a guy on Reddit did this, so I don't know the name unfortunately, I'm very sorry. Go on Reddit and search who did this. It's not my calculation, it's not my... I didn't do anything for this. I'm just showing it. So we can see like their APT. I don't really care about APT too much, like it's hypothetical situation and everything. That's not the point. Average defense, that's where I think Vegito takes the advantage. So we can see Gogeta 140k, like who cares, so this is before attacking. After supering, 500k defense, 528 defense. Vegito had 20k defense more, who cares, that's like not important. Transformed though, 400k, 679k. This is lot 1 or 2. Floater is 586k. So that's solid number, 600, 500. Look at him. 436, 941k defense. And 750k defense as a floater. This is 200k defense difference as third attacker. Like a floater, they have 200k defense. It's insane. That's the additional super, the 50% defense from the 12 key. This is 12 key, which gives 50% attack and defense for one turn. Good. Blue Vegito gets one more. That's why I think it's better, because it's 200k defense more. 580, 750, it's 200k defense more. Same thing, 679, 941. So maybe now it's not really the most impressive thing ever. Like, they both tank normals, they both need to dodge supers, yes, but like the APT is basically the same, like 64, 42, like turn 1 slot 1, full passive slot 1, it's 42, 64, 41, 61, like it doesn't matter. Like the enemy can be dead even with 20 million APT maybe on that turn. Maybe the second super attack kills him. It doesn't really matter. 55 million full passive slot 3, Gogeta had 58. And then on the active skill turn, that's when the guaranteed crits makes the difference. When I did say like Gogeta does way more damage, that's because of the guaranteed crit, of course. But even then, 118 million APT is still a lot. It's not like he does 118 and the enemy is like full health, and he does 146 and the enemy is completely dead. You still did the active skill. You still killed the enemy. I'm sorry. Because for doing the active skill, for both of them, you need to be with only one enemy whose HP is 50% or less. So you're dropping 118 million APT turn on an enemy with 50% HP or less. AGL Broly in the red zone at the moment have 50 million HP. This guy kills him with like active skill, one super attack and one normal, he kills Broly. And same thing goes for Blue Gogeta. Active skill, one super attack, one normal is dead. Like, at the moment this, it's not really important because the enemy dies first. But 200k defense difference average for me makes Vegito better, because even in the future, like maybe Gogeta will take like 100k if he doesn't dodge a normal, and Vegito will take double digit. Or maybe like there's a difference. If you have 500k defense, if you have let's say Blue Gogeta maximum defense here was 679. If you're facing like an enemy who's doing 1 million, it's type neutral for both of them, 1 million. He has 670, he's still going to take like 400k or something. This guy will take double digit, or like 50k or something. It's a difference from 400k to double digit, or 50k, like it's a huge difference. Same thing as floaters. Like this guy, if the metal cooler core wasn't STR, wasn't physical, maybe he will take damage from metal cooler core's normals as a floater. He will not. Even if it's neutral, he doesn't take damage from metal cooler core normals. He will probably. 586k as a super class. If he wasn't STR or metal cooler core wasn't physical, he will probably take damage from the normals. This is nitpicking, but it's an analysis. I have to nitpicking. Otherwise it's just, oh my god, they're busted. And they are, but again, analysis. So I think Vegito is better, just a little bit. I prefer Vegito, but if you tell me I like Gogeta more, I will say sure, Gogeta is busted too. They are both insane. They are both amazing units. I think Vegito is better for what I like to do, for my playstyle, and even because I think additional supers can age better than crits, because we can have the hidden potential with like, we can give Vegito like 31 crit and he has 62% chance to crit just from the hidden potential. You cannot give Gogeta like additional that proximal to the Vegito does more additional. That's it. Vegito have more additionals, but Gogeta can proc only one additional from the hidden potential. Vegito can crit like 4 times from the hidden potential. You can have a rotation when Vegito does 3 super attacks, 2 of them are crits, and Gogeta did 3 super attacks, or I would say, okay, let's take the last example and then I think we'll finish off. The thing that makes me prefer Vegito, let's say you have in Rainbow, Link level 10, you have 32 crits, I think you can do it, 32 crits, so it's 64% chance to crit. So you have this 64% chance to crit, and you have Gogeta with full additional, because of course he's super effective against all types, he crits here, you have additional. So Vegeta is transformed. Again, 64% chance to crit. You do the normal super attack, you do this, and you do the hippo, hidden potential. You can crit like 4 of this. And his damage will probably be better than Gogeta, because Gogeta gets 2 additional that, again, it's medium chance to get super. Like he can do super attack, normal, and that's it. Like he can do this. He can do even super attack, super, hidden potential. But many times it's going to be super attacks, normal, or super attacks, normal. And this is super effective, yes, but maybe he's critting all super attacks, or maybe he's critting 2, or even 1, but he can crit multiple super attacks, he can crit multiple normals. You can still give Vegito crit. Gogeta can proc the hidden potential additional, that's 1. Like he does his super attacks, these 2, and then he procs the hidden potential. He procs once. He's not going to proc again and again. It's once. So the thing is, you can give Vegito what he needs, which is critting. You cannot give Gogeta the same thing that Vegito had, which is the 200k defense. You cannot give Gogeta this. It's not possible. So I prefer Vegito. So 40 minutes recording, the analysis is over, and I think I covered everything. And again, I prefer Vegito. Gogeta is still busted, both top 5 units in the game. And I'm not going to rank them or do a top 10 list just because I want to wait till the anniversary finish. Maybe STR, Vegito and one EZA, so I should analyze them and then I can do it. I want to wait before the anniversary finish, but they are top 5 at the moment. They are amazing. So let me know what you guys think, and if this video is too long, maybe I should try to maybe faster next time, but I think I kinda like what I did. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.